Has the new ACC update on console, the 1.8.2.2 update, made ACC the best racer on console? Well, in a very unscientific way, I decided to find out. I just went into ACC and I wanted to see what's what. I'm coming at this from the perspective of a console player. I've got ACC on PC. It's fantastic on PC. That's where my main account is. That's where I do the big races. But on console, I've always felt on this channel, and if you're a returning viewer here, you'll know I really want ACC to succeed. I really want ACC to kind of be the gateway for a lot of people to get into sim racing. You can do proper endurance racing. You can do driver swaps. You have to manage your tyre pressures, all this kind of stuff. So I went into the multiplayer servers, and I wasn't sure what to expect. Because last time I went on, there were basically no one playing. But this time there are people playing in the open servers. So setting aside the leagues and whatever, just in the open servers as a casual console player, you can go on and there are active servers. You know, there's 2 servers here with more than 10 drivers in. By the way, in Gran Turismo 7, you can't search servers by how many drivers there are. This is an exclusive ACC feature. So I decided to jump into a lobby and see what the update has done for the driving. This is a good start. So you can see here we're going to be at Monza, which is great. It's a track that I know well. We're in the Lamborghini GT3. Great car to drive at this track, obviously. And let's see how the driving model is with the new update. I understand that the polling is meant to be higher. The physics are now on par with what we have on PC. But does it quite have that? You can't really put your finger on it unless you drive these sort of games. Does it have that pure synchronization? That feeling that there's no delay? All of your inputs are immediate and you're getting immediate feedback. Now, did you see that stutter there? That stutter is not an issue with the recording. I did get those stutters playing ACC with the new update, so I don't know if that is just a thing that I had, but that's not something I noticed before. And obviously you don't want one of those just when you're about to overtake a car, when you're going into a braking zone, something like that. So something just to be aware of. But I did notice at the beginning that the game did feel a little bit more fluid. You can see here going through the camera angles, and definitely it just feels like something is working at a higher refresh rate. I don't think it's the visuals. The visuals have always been pretty good at 60 FPS on my PS5, but I felt like it's the way that the steering wheel is kind of responding to inputs in terms of the force feedback, and also just how immediate my inputs are in affecting the car as well. So that just felt a little bit more together. But I've got to be honest, it doesn't feel the same as PC. PC is like buttery smooth. There is no latency, no delay, no jitter. And on console, something is just not quite right. But anyway, let's get into a race and let's see how the racing is on console. And we're in the weird and wonderful world of the ACC rolling start, which is just, if you've never done this before, it's just a bit of a madness. There's complete ghosting on. You'll have cars just going a million miles an hour, cars turning around, going backwards. It's a free-for-all. You can do what you want. We've qualified here in P6, maybe. I've no idea. Maybe P4. But we're kind of P4 now on track. I've just got a slot in here behind the BMW driver. And this is where I really noticed the latency, because at this point you've got to try and keep your speed as fast as you can go at the maximum speed limit, which is quite low. And I found this very difficult to do. Look how slow those figures are to update. It kind of feels like a slow motion. So I did really notice there that's not something you have on PC. On PC you can be very fine with your application of the throttle there to keep you in. So we're coming in here, steaming into the infamous turn 1 at Monza. How is it going to be with the new physics? How is everyone going to behave? I kind of position the car. I think I might, okay, once people going deep, I might try and go up the inside here. So make a little move, and I jump over the curb, and I think I basically jump straight into this guy's passenger window. So that is completely my bad. I have to stop and let him go. They were doing a bit of a weird line there, but I absolutely smashed over that curb, which is completely my bad. So have to let him go. Let's see if we can catch up with the pack now. But as you're going to see, this race is just really going to get more chaotic. So coming in here to the second chicane, and our man here goes quite a bit deep, so we should be able to just do an easy cut back. He goes over the curb this time, and yeah, get it in on the inside as we're going to Lesmo number 1. And temperatures and the tyres, everything's not quite up to pressure yet, so there's still going to be quite a bit of understeer. And I was enjoying it, I have to say. It's not the PC experience, but we're not on a PC. We're on a PS5 that you should be able to pick up for, I don't know, 400, 450 pounds these days, and have a really graphically, in many ways impressive, but it's not as well anti-aliased, I think, as on PC. But anyway, we come in here to Ascari, where all hell is about to break loose. Quite a nice particle that's there. Someone goes off. I try and keep my foot in it here, and I just, oh man, karma gets me a little bit, I think. So, you know, the steering's absolutely bent, and the guy ahead of us in the red car, he's having a really, really, really bad time of it. So this is kind of the chaos you get as we've got to take avoiding action again. This is the chaos you get on console, and that is going to be, well, let's have a look. By the way, if you want to see me do more ACC, let me know in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed. Specifically, if you want me to see it on console or PC, let me know, so I know what you're interested in. But for this race on console, that is going to be it. We're destroyed. I'm not sure I've got Nissan Nismo gloves on when I'm driving in a Lamborghini. If you can explain that, aliens. But yeah, okay, the lobbies were fuller. The game generally seems improved. I did have a couple of stutters, but maybe something I can look to get back into on the league side as well. That's something I've always wanted to explore, and I really want this game to succeed. I really want there to be a thriving community for it, because as you can see on the left hand side, you can do driver swaps, you can do all this stuff. But there we go, a sad end to this race, but I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.